大丈夫か？
平気平気。
よし、今日はここまでだ。
Our story begins after the epic fight between Goku, Vegeta and Broly against Black Frieza. This deadly clash cost a very high price for the Saiyans who gave their lives to save the Earth and the universe once again. Before leaving, Goku asked Gohan and Piccolo to prepare the new generation of Saiyan Warriors who would protect the Earth in the future. Sadly, Gohan told his father that they would revive him along with Vegeta and Broly in the near future. However, satisfied and with a sense of duty fulfilled, Goku, Vegeta and Broly decided that reviving them was not necessary, at least if it was guaranteed that Gohan and the others would not be able to defend the Earth. Goku reminded his son that if he needed help, in a faraway country there was a boy with a very high latent potential, but now, the Earth was under the responsibility of the new generation of Saiyans. Following his father's orders, Gohan vowed that he and Piccolo would become the masters who would pave the way for the new generation of warriors who would protect the Earth. 6 months later, on a beautiful Saturday morning, Gohan was at home working on yet another of his academic studies until he was surprised by Piccolo, who came looking for him to remind him of his responsibility to train the new warriors. Piccolo mentioned that Trunks and Goten were not ready yet and that their childish mentalities needed to be challenged so that they would take on the responsibility of the role they would play in the near future. Gohan said, "Calm down, Piccolo-san. I know I have to help prepare the young ones, but Goten needs to finish his last year of school while Trunks has taken on some responsibilities at Capsule Corporation now that Vegeta is no longer there. He has even helped take care of his little sister." Piccolo replied, "I understand that they should live their lives and enjoy their youth, but if a very powerful enemy appears, we will have problems. So you should train Goten and Trunks while I finish training your daughter, Little Pan. She has shown an absurd evolution. She reached the level of Super Saiyan very early. It was incredible, and in less than a month she was already reaching the level of Super Saiyan 2, and in the last training she almost reached Super Saiyan God for the first time." Surprised, Gohan asked, "Super Saiyan God? That's incredible. Not even I achieved that transformation." Gohan began to remember the time Goten showed him that he was also capable of transforming into Super Saiyan. Piccolo then said, "Exactly, Super Saiyan God. She can be even stronger than you in the future." Gohan, I remember that Goku achieved that transformation after receiving the Key of 5 Saiyans at the same time while Vegeta trained directly with Whis to master that divine form. Gohan replied, "Indeed, Pan must be different. This girl can really surpass me. Okay, I'm going to finish my academic papers and go train Goten and Trunks." Piccolo said, "Now you're acting like a true warrior. Okay, I'm going to take Pan with me to training. We'll only come back when she reaches Super Saiyan God." Piccolo then flew off with Gohan's daughter to the training site. When they arrived at the training site, Piccolo told the little girl that the training would be much more severe and difficult this time. Pan replied, "Okay, Piccolo-san, I'll do my best." Piccolo said, "I can see that your spirit is on fire, little girl. This time, you must reach Super Saiyan God. But tell me, in the last training session you almost reached a new power. What did you feel?" Pensive, Pan replied, "Well, when I was increasing all my ki to the maximum, I felt a different power but I couldn't control it. It was a power equal to ki, but at the same time it was different from conventional ki. When I felt this other ki emerging inside me I was scared because it was much stronger than my normal ki." Piccolo began to think about the little girl's words. He began to walk back and forth thinking about how to solve this problem until an idea came to his mind. Piccolo then said, "Okay, Pan, raise your ki to the maximum again, but this time don't be afraid of the different ki that will emerge inside you. This time don't try to switch from one ki to another ki. Instead try to mix them inside yourself." Smiling, Pan replied, "Okay, Piccolo-san, I'll do what you asked." Piccolo watched as Pan began to increase her ki in the same way as before. However, this time the girl didn't transform into Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. Her ki was increasing uncontrollably and an absurd heat was emanating from the girl's small body. For a moment, Piccolo thought that Gohan's daughter was achieving the same powers as Gohan in the mystic form, since the color of the ki that emanated from the girl's body was completely white, as if it were a conventional ki but much more powerful. While this was happening, on the other side of the country, Gohan felt his daughter's ki. Gohan was completely scared but also proud, which made him fly as fast as possible to the training site. On the training field, Piccolo was perplexed by what he was witnessing. Piccolo said, "Now you are on the right path, little girl, I have no more doubts. If you want, you can surpass your father's powers in the future." Pan continued to increase her powers until her hair began to change color, starting to turn red. At that moment, Piccolo understood that it was not the same ultimate form as Gohan that Pan was achieving, it was Super Saiyan God. Gohan had finally arrived. His gaze was filled with admiration for his daughter. Piccolo said, "Look Gohan, your daughter is doing it. She's going to reach Super Saiyan God." Pan then replied, No, I can go further, I can. No, I'm going to be stronger than Daddy." A burst of red ki spread throughout the place, leaving everything around in a reddish tone until that color tone changed and a blue hue took over the entire environment. Surprised, Gohan then said, "This is incredible. I'm really going to be left behind if I don't do anything." Incredulous, Piccolo also said, "It's not possible." She went further. "This is Super Saiyan Blue." Pan achieved a transformation that not even Gohan had achieved and went further. For her it wasn't enough to master Super Saiyan God. The little girl also mastered Super Saiyan Blue and surprised her master Piccolo and her father Gohan.